Hey Zwifters, Eric with Zwift Insider here, wanting to demonstrate a little Zwift anomaly that I call the watt wasting window. And this is really kind of a team time trial specific thing. I suppose it would be also applicable in maybe a breakaway situation in a race where you've just got a couple of riders working together, like what you see here on the screen. So here's the situation. My second rider is drafting basically at the minimum wattage that she can hold, 231 watts that she can put out and still stay on the rider's wheel ahead of her, who's doing 300 watts. Everything else about these riders is equal: height, weight, bikes, everything. Now, watch as I start to bump up her power, and I'm going to bump it up to just below 300 watts. Watch what happens to her. Watch what happens to her position. You'll notice nothing happens to her position, right? So what this means is she was on this rider's wheel at 231 watts. Now she's on this rider's wheel at 293 watts. In a race situation, how much power do you want to be putting out if you're that second rider? You want to be putting out the lower power, right? So that is the watt wasting window. There's about a 60 watt window that this rear rider can hold and just sit on the wheel. Now, if I put her up to 300, she'll start riding next to the rider, and if I put it past 300, she'll eventually come around the rider. And that's how it should work, right? If you want to poke your nose into the wind, you've got to be putting out enough power to be as fast as that front rider. Now, it's important to mention, I think, that this watt wasting window is it really only applies in particular situations. It only applies when you are looking to poke your nose out into the wind. So if you're just moving up in a pack, the watt wasting thing really isn't an issue. You can move backward and forward and you're not going to get stuck behind someone. It really has to do with poking your nose into the wind. And so, because of that, it's really applicable to the team time trial sort of a setup or small breakaways. And with that, I'll say right on to everybody. Hope that's a helpful tip. See you out there. Right on.